Hello, my wonderful lions. It is your Flylady Kat, and I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to learn how to finally love yourself. Through patience and perseverance, we have finally solved our problem um, with our wireless. So it has been solved by a technician, thank goodness. And today we can go live like normal. So yay. Hi, Laura. We're going to talk today about your evening routines. Any questions you have about that, okay? I'm going to take a couple minutes to say hello to everyone. Shelly, good morning. Roxy, good morning. So happy to have you here. Have a little sip of my coffee. Hey, good morning, Kathy. Hooray, Tamra. I'm so glad you're here. Margot, hi, you made it live. Yes. Jessica, hi, you're watching at the gym? Are you on the treadmill? Hi, Angie Lee. Hi, beautiful. Hey, Darlene Howard, going to work? Okay, thanks. I like my cup too. Hey, Marla, good morning. Joanne, finally. Therese Enzi, well, my lucky morning. Hello, Denise Latimer, good morning. Take Action Ann, I love your name. Yay, Denise, it's Friday. Take Action Ann says good morning to everyone. Hello, Emma's flying. Betty Guest says hi. Joanne is telling everyone hello. Janet Solorzano, I love to say her name, I'm probably messing it up. Hi from Sacramento. Holly at home, good afternoon from the UK. Hey, Karen from Northern Ireland. Is that my Karen? That is my Karen, Macaulay. Yay, Karen's the one, I think this is the right Karen, who gave us our name, Living in Our New Strength. That's what Lion stands for, so she's awesome. Kelly Smith, hello. And you're all awesome. Don't think you're not. You all are awesome. Shannon Engelkin, hello. Jennifer Paul says hello. God Kids, hey Michelle. Good morning, Kat. Dickie Talmadge from Santa Paula, California. Hi, Dickie. Janet Solorzano said I said it perfectly. Yay. And Karen McCauley, yes ma'am, it's you. All right, let's get into this. We've been on here about 2 minutes. I'm going to talk for just a few minutes about your evening routines, and then I want to hear your challenges, questions, misunderstandings about that, and I want to let you know that the evening routine, especially the before bed routine, is what sets your day for the next day. It is actually the cornerstone of all the routines. So let's talk about that first. The evening routine or the before bed routine is so critical because it is, again, just like the morning routine, taking care of you. So you're going to start by removing your makeup, cleansing your face. If you take your bath at night, take that. In the morning, you can take a shower if that's the time. But this is what you're going to do. You're going to take care of yourself. You're going to get your PJs on. You're going to put your dirty clothes away. Or if your clothes are still clean, just air them out. Hang them over a doorway. Let them air. If there's just a spot on something, remove the spot. You don't want to wash your clothes to pieces. I don't want you to wear dirty clothes, but I want you to know that just because you wore it doesn't mean it's dirty. Sometimes just a little steam with your steamer will make it look nice. So think about your clothes, lay your clothes out for the next day. It's also the time that you look at your planner or your calendar, whatever it is you're using, to see what is on the agenda and what it is that you'll need to be dressed in tomorrow. Um, and then you want to get that, I hang mine behind the door in the bathroom. That way it doesn't disturb anyone. I put my shoes there, my jewelry's there, everything's ready to go. My perfume is there. So that's what I do at night. I also brush my teeth, of course. Make sure you're really taking care of your skin. You don't want to sleep in dirty skin. Even if you don't wear makeup, your skin all day long collects environmental debris, and that needs to come off because that will age your skin. So you want to make sure you clean that. And with your eyes, always use something gentle. I use an oil-free eye makeup remover. I don't care what you use, but use something for your eyes. That's really important. Even if you don't wear eye makeup, you'll still be conditioning your eyelashes. And for those of you who have lost your eyelashes, you know how important that is. Okay, next thing is you're going to settle down. So you're going to have something to make you calm down. If it's yoga or if it's a book, or you want to read your Bible, or whatever it is. Maybe some of you like to watch videos. If you are watching videos, I like to do that too. Make sure you put your phone on dim. And you can set it, mine can set for auto dim. So it's nice and dim, because if it's too bright, you're going to stay awake. It's going to wake you up because your inside little thingy is telling you it's morning instead of it's time to go to bed. So make sure you turn it on dim and then turn it off as soon as you get sleepy and go to sleep. Okay, so that's your evening routine. Another evening routine, though, is your children's before bed routine. If you have kids, make sure that you take care of them either before or after you do your routine. So when you're doing your evening routine, if you're exhausted, do yours first. If you're not exhausted, do the kids first. You have to do both, but if you're really exhausted, my suggestion is do yours first. That way you don't fall into bed with your everything but your clothes on, right? You've got your makeup on, your hair's gross. You need to brush the pollen out of your hair, right? And be ready for bed so you have a sweet bed and sweet dreams because you're clean. All right, so the children's routine is really easy. It's pick out a book, pick up your toys or the things you're playing with, take your bath, brush your teeth, put on your pajamas, put your dirty clothes. Now, kids' clothes are dirty. Put your clothes in the dirty clothes. So that's what you do. And when you do read them a story, especially if you're tired, see, this is why you don't want to read them several storybooks, because on those days that you're tired, you can't do it, and then they're going to whine. But if they already know they're getting one book or one chapter of a chapter book, then they'll know that. And so when you're exhausted, you won't be forced to read because you feel guilty, more than you can. And I've fallen asleep many times doing that, so I know whereof I speak. All right, so those are the evening routines. The other one is the after dinner routine. So we're going to back up a little bit and go to the after dinner routine. After dinner is the time when we all come together as lions in strength to support each other, because we all know we're dealing with those kids who we haven't trained to clean up after dinner. So now we have to train them, and it's a little more difficult than if you started when they were teeny tiny. Maybe some of you have teeny tinies, great. But if you have teenagers, they are not wanting to do this. So you have to change your idea, change your mind, make it fun for yourself. Know that there's just a few things to do. The number one problem that I see is that people eat their dinner together, have a nice dinner, and then they turn around and it's an explosion in the kitchen of pots and pans and flour and just mess. If you will clean as you go by having a sink full of sudsy water and just put your pans in there when you empty them out, or wash something up real quick, or rinse something off and put it in the dishwasher, when you're done with dinner, all you have to deal with are those last 2 or 3 pans, not all the prep things, and the silver and the plates and glasses. That's it. So everyone who is big enough to walk and carry something in their hand can walk and carry their dish to the sink or rinse it and put it in the dishwasher. Then we have little jobs in there. So we have somebody to wipe the table, somebody to check under the table to make sure there's no food on the floor, somebody to wipe the counters off, somebody to wash the pots and pans, and that's about it. Maybe wipe the baby's high chair off, and maybe sweep up a little bit on the floor if the dog hasn't already gotten your scraps. So that's what you do for after dinner routine. Now I'm ready for questions because I bet you guys have loads of them. Let's see what you have to ask. Okay, Carol Eckhoff says wash as you go is a great idea. It absolutely is. Hi, Jenna. What other questions do you have about the after dinner routine or the before bed routine? Because these things, when you do them over and over and over again, like over 90 days, if you do this every day, it's going to become a habit that serves you well. Michelle said there's only 66 watching and only 8 likes. There's actually 21 likes right now, Michelle. So thank you, though, for bringing that to everybody's attention. And while I'm waiting on questions, oh wait, Karen has a question. That's my problem, not clearing up as I go before dinner, trying to do this now. Good, Karen. You can do it. Hi, Betty. I want to take a minute to welcome all of the new fly babies that are on this group, or lions. I have probably, right now I'm at, I don't know, 10, Larry, do you know what my number is? Like 10,800 and something. I've gotten over 800 new fly babies in the last just little bit. People are just pouring in, and I want to thank you so much for being my new subscribers. And I also want to tell you how much I appreciate you being here, and I want to help you in any way I can. And that's why I created first of all, the video that says how to do the Flylady system for newbies on my homepage will be very, very helpful for you. It's 40 minutes long, and you do need to take notes, but it's going to help things click. I've been a fly baby following the Flylady system for years and years and years, and for a long time it didn't click. And then one day it clicked, and I figured out how to let people know. Oh, I've got 10,848 people who have subscribed to this channel as of today. That's awesome. You guys rock. Anyway, so look on that video and watch it and take notes, because then when you watch my daily video, or when you're watching these videos and we're talking about routines and we're talking about weekly plan and those kind of things, it'll make sense to you and it'll click. And that's what I want for you, because people will go on here right now, and I'm going to ask you to do it. Tell me how easy it is, guys who have been here for a while. Tell me how easy it is when you really follow the plan. I'd love our newbies to see that. I also want to let you know I have a channel called Patreon. So once you're on here for a while, if you feel like you need more, I have a private channel on Patreon. There's a link below, and it will tell you, it will give you more in-depth individual videos. So that's what I like you to go to if you need more. A lot of times people will ask me for more on this channel, and I point them over to Patreon, because that's where those live, those videos. All right, so Deb Cruz said it works for her. Denise Latimer says it's super easy and it really works. Betty says I'm a blessing in her life, and thank you for caring. You're so sweet, Betty. You're very welcome. All right, so let's open up to questions about the evening routines. That would include your before bed routine and your after dinner routine. Oh, and don't forget before bed to turn on your dishwasher. Thanks, Lynn. Rachel loves her routines. Yes, Rachel. Questions, comments, concerns, things that you found work for you? Karen, I've really got the morning routine down, nearly automatic. It's so great. I know, it is great, isn't it, Karen? There's Larry. He has the Patreon page up. Larry, for those of you who don't know, Mr. B is my husband and my monitor and my editor and my producer. I'm the creator. Shannon, we tell Alexa to play some fun music while we clean up. It actually has become enjoyable. Awesome. That is so fun. I know Larry did that the other day. He put on some fun music and we were rocking around in the kitchen. Anne from Denmark, so nice to see you live and home again. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Gail says the best part is you can jump back in. No catching up. So comforting. Absolutely, Gail. Thank you for learning that. Michelle with God's Kids says, way easier than when I make dinner around 5 or 6. If I make dinner late, after dinner routine is not desirable. Now, Michelle has 12 children, 7 littles at home and 2 olders still at home. So she really has a lot of experience in that. Margot, what's the earliest you suggest nighttime routine begin? Right after dinner. Just right after dinner. That's, have your dinner early and get your routine done. If you are tired and you're not going anywhere, get it done. It's a good question. Thanks for asking, Margot. Jessica, could you add swish and swipe to the night routine instead of the morning? No, it belongs in the morning routine. It takes that long. That long. Happy Voice, you look great today. Thank you, Happy Voice. Elaine, how do you get a regular evening routine, morning routine, when you have a random work schedule? Well, that takes planning, and that's when you take your planner and you put in there the times that you work in advance, and then you figure out when you're going to do everything. That's how you do that. Kathy Whitaker, it keeps everything clean. If you miss a day, it's still okay. Love the routines. That's right. Karen said, still finding evening routine isn't in my head, so I need to get it on the wall, I think. I have it in my planner. Okay, well, part of your evening routine is opening your planner and looking at it, so that will help you a lot, Karen. Rachel, what do you do when you feel like you have to rush to get your routines done? You should never feel rushed, but you shouldn't dawdle. If you feel rushed, you probably haven't gotten up early enough. That's the truth, which means you have to go to bed earlier. Because routines they take 30 minutes. A morning routine for you is 30 minutes. Then for your kids is 30 minutes. Then if you have dogs or a garden or whatever, it could be another 30 minutes. Tori Scott, I started watching a couple of weeks ago. I'm disabled, so I can't do everything every day, but I'm doing more than before, and I'm amazed at how doing small things really makes a difference. Yes, Tori, I have quite a few people with different disabilities, and sometimes you might not be able to work for 15 minutes at something, but you can work 5 minutes, and it'll make a huge difference in your life. So I'm very glad and very proud of you. You're doing a great job. Um, Betty says, super easy to be a lion, super fulfilling. So glad you love it, Betty. Deb Cruz, my morning and evening routines keep me grounded and sane recently while caring for my father who was on hospice. After a while, you don't have to think about what to do. You automatically do them. That's right, Deb. And after your morning routines are in place, then your evening routines become in place. Slowly but surely, everything we do will fall into place, and it'll just all be habit. And it's just a really laid back way to live. It really is. And your house stays clean. Hi, Cheryl Grocky. She's a newbie and she's a perfectionist and it's killing her. Okay, so perfectionism is what we all suffer from. I have it. Almost everybody has it. And it is not serving you well. So let that go, because a house that is blessed, which is what we call our blessing, which we just clean the middles, serves the family. It still blesses the family. No one realizes that you've cleaned the sliding glass door track perfectly. No one realizes that. Who cares? So it's not about your house. It's about your relationships and your family. If you want to clean that little track, that's fine. Just don't be a perfectionist. It's hard to say that and not do it. It's hard to say I'm not going to be a perfectionist. You have to practice not being a perfectionist, because perfectionism is it's a very judgmental way to live, judging yourself and judging other people against your perfectionism. So try to really let that go. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to, oh, I can't do it. I was going to put it in a bubble and blow it away, but it won't do it today. Okay. But put it in a bubble and blow it away. Yeah, we don't call it housework. We call it house blessing. I said, okay. So Cheryl, good luck to you. I know you can do this. Laura Dorsey. Hi, Kat, from Washington State. This is my first time to join you live, and I love the routines. Welcome, Laura. So happy to have you here. Dickie Talmadge, I've started prepping dinner at 3 and then feed the dogs at 4, and that has really helped me. Kat, you have really helped me. I'm so glad, Dickie. Dickie is one of my newest fly babies that I'll personally mentor starting in April. And I am not sure, but I feel like there's another one coming up in May, I think. But don't start asking me for it yet. I'm going to go live one day and say that, and then you can tell me if you want that position. Okay, Carol, getting a new house, got any ideas? 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. What about homemade cleaners? Do you have any cleaning caddy ideas? No, I don't. I use Mrs. Meyer's. I use like an all-purpose cleaner for the sink and the toilet and the kitchen counters, and I use a specialized cleaner for the tub and a different one for the floors. I don't have a caddy. I have very little things. I don't have any problem with homemade cleaners. I made my own washing machine detergent, laundry detergent for years, and I might do it again. I've used my own homemade cleaners before, but honestly, I love the way the Mrs. Meyer's smells. I'm not sponsored. I just love Mrs. Meyer's. Mrs. Meyer's doesn't even sponsor anyone, but I love it. And you might not be able to even get it where you live, but get something that you like. If it's something you make, that's great. If you put your own fragrances in with the natural oils, that's fine. Or get something you like at the store. I don't have an idea for a caddy because we don't do that kind of cleaning. We don't do that kind of cleaning where we have to carry things all over the house and clean for the whole day. We don't. So no, I don't, Carol, but I hope that helped you in some way or opened your eyes in some way. Karen, one thing that did help me was making an afternoon routine, which includes washing up the kids' lunch boxes so less to wash at dinner. Great idea, Karen. Rachel, okay, awesome. You're welcome. Mama Four says, hey. Karen said, I started adding prep dinner, like chopping vegetables, etc., immediately after my paper routine in the morning, which makes a big difference. Yes, it does. It really does. Betty Guest, oh no, you missed my question. Can you please break down the evening routine a little more, or list it, please? I'm not going to put it on a paper list for you, but I'll tell you again, and you can watch this again, or you can go to my learning how to do the Flylady system for newbies video, and it'll tell you exactly what to do. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to tell you to do, because I don't want to take the time to break it down here where people are unless everybody wants me to. But go there. It's there, Betty. I promise. Okay, Maria Katsiris. How can I convince my children to help after dinner when I hear excuses like I have paper to write, I have so much homework? Okay, great question. Any excuse will do is what I say. This after dinner routine will not take 10 minutes if everybody pitches in. So they can still do their homework, but they're going to give you 10 minutes in the kitchen. I have Michelle, the one who has the 12 kids, has a homework hour where she is available for her children, and she has children all ages. She has them from 5 to 17 that she's helping with schoolwork. And when they come home, they wash their hands, they have a snack, and then at a particular hour, I don't remember if it's 3 to 4, I think it is 3 to 4 p.m., that's homework hour. Everybody sits down together and she helps anybody who needs it and observes while they do their homework. So sometimes I know older children have more homework, but not usually. So homework will be almost gone, or you'll know it's almost gone because at 4 they're going to stop and rest. If they have to do more, they can do some more later, but that's when they do homework in her house. I thought that was a grand idea. And then after dinner, it's not long. Look, if you've cleaned up as you've gone along and you've served a dinner, let's pick an easy dinner. Let's say you had macaroni and cheese out of a box, and you had hamburger patties, and you had broccoli. Okay, so you've got 3 pots. You've washed your stir spoons and things as you go, or stuck them in the dishwasher. You're going to serve the plates from the pots. Everybody's going to sit down to a plate, a fork, a cup. You're going to drink milk or water or whatever. When dinner's done, everybody is going to take their 3 pieces to the sink, rinse it off, and put it in the dishwasher or in that soapy water in the sink. Then somebody's going to wipe the table. Then that person can go. Let's say you have 3 kids. Another one is going to sweep the floor. Then that person can go. Another one's going to wipe the counters. Then that person can go. You're going to wash the pots and pans. It's not a long, big, gigantic job. So I hope that helps. And you remember, you're the CEO. You're in charge. So you have to coordinate this work. Also, your teenager can opt out, but they will have a consequence. And that's been discussed before the situation occurs. They already know what the consequence is. If they choose not to help, then they've chosen to lose a privilege. And you know what the privilege is. I don't know. It's probably screen time or phone time or whatever. And if they've already lost that, then it's something else. But it's a privilege that they lose, and it's not you punishing them, it's them choosing that. So I hope that helps. Okay, let's see, I've missed a couple questions in here. Let's see. Larry put that How to Do the Flylady System for Newbies video out for you guys. You can see it. Laura puts all her cleaners in the bathroom. And Maria, I hope that helped you. Hi, Maria Campbell. Denise said, I'll watch later. I'm rushing to check on someone older. No one can get in touch with. Oh, good luck, Denise. Carol, okay, thanks. I will go get Mrs. Myers. You don't have to get Mrs. Myers. I love it, but you might not love it. I love it. So, Gail Buster, cleaning is, a lot of people love that, the stuff that they sell at Target. I can't think of the name, but I know a lot of people like that too. Cleaning supplies make quick clutter. Vinegar and a little Dawn is great. I love Mrs. Myers too, online. That's right. 3 to 4 is the hamburger hour, homework hour from Michelle. And just started cleaning our new house today, scrubbing our closets just now. I've been singing the entire day, looking so much forward to starting the system with your help. Oh, Ann, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. And I'm so glad you're happy in your house and enjoying your movement. You know, that's so important. Anna Magliocini, I hope I said that correctly. I'm a newbie and love learning from you, Miss Kat. Thanks for doing this. You're very welcome. So happy to have you. Melissa Drigger says, Kat, coming in late. You're back home. Yay. Yes, it's fixed. Thank goodness. We had to go all the way to a technician to get it fixed. No, to an engineer. Carol, well, enjoyed it. Thanks. See y'all next time. What days are you live? I try to be live on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now that everything's fixed again. Next week, I will be with my parents 24/7 for 7 days, so I will not be going live. I'll be making my regular videos, but then the week after I'll be on for 2 weeks. I'm so sorry that I missed you guys for practically this whole 2 weeks, but I may pop in tomorrow and do a live. We'll see. All right. Let's see. Carol Whitaker says, teamwork. Hi from the Philippines. Thanks for the morals. You're welcome, Joshua. Kathy Whitaker, even my 3-year-old put her plate in the sink. Absolutely, because she's big enough to walk and carry a plate, right? Fantastic, Kathy. It did help, Maria said. Wonderful. Michelle with Got Kids says, yes, when they come in from school, they wash their hands and have a snack that I have pre-planned, and then I sit in the chair and keep everyone moving on their homework from 3 to 4, and then I do dinner and so on. I love that plan. Mrs. Myers, chemical free, I'm reacting to bleach. Yes, it is very environmentally friendly, but go ahead and look it up online and read about it. I'm sure there are more friendly ones besides Mrs. Myers, but I really like it. Dickie's happier too. Yay. Pippy Pappy, when I finish cleaning my house, I like to pop on over to my cousin's house. Okay, well, we will take you and give you a nice consequence, Pippy Pappy. Won't we, Mr. B? Betty Guest, okay, I seem to have more energy in the morning than in the evening, so I will work at it. Okay, Betty, I know that some people do have more energy in the morning than in the evening, and that's normal and it's okay, but there are certain things that are strictly for the morning, and the reason for that is you want to have, for like swishing and swiping, that needs to be clean, freshly cleaned for you all day long, and that's what that is. So you don't want to wait until the evening to clean, because if someone comes over, uses your bath, I don't know, it's just one of those things I want you to have self-discipline in. That's really why. I want you to do that in the morning, because it's part of the morning routine. Okay, now you are the CEO. You can choose to do whatever you want, but if you're following my plan with Flylady, that's what I encourage you to do. All right. Any more questions or concerns? Any? Any more comments? Any worries? Any happy things? Karen says, I find it hard getting through homework, dinner, kids, evening routine in a timely manner. I can do it some nights, so I know it's possible. I know all about staying focused. It's all about staying focused, yes. And Karen, you're aware, and there's a difference between being aware and being focused. So being aware means you know what's happening. Being focused means you have a plan, right? You're determined. You have a plan. So you be focused and get this done. You can do it, right? All right. Any more questions or concerns? Okay, it's looking like it's dying down. People don't have any more questions, so it looks like I'm going to tie this up and finish off. I hope you have a fabulous day. You're very welcome, Cheryl. And I have a lunch meeting with a judge for possible internship. Pray for me. I will, Jenna. Good luck to you. All right, guys, have a wonderful day, and always remember that you are beautiful. Bye.